welcome to the OD Podcast. I'm Max, and this is Trill, and we
Oh no,
yeah.
she lying. Don't put myself up. Let me cover all my goods up. This is not the OD Podcast. This is the DO Podcast, and we do. I don't know if that's funny.
No, it wasn't. I didn't find it funny. Okay, what's you?
I thought it was a funny little joke.
No.
Oh, anyways, hey, I'm Wavy, or you call me Trill, or a lot of names. She said she's Max, as you previously heard before. And we're back with another one. We have a lot of spicy and juicy things.
Okay, let's get to it. So, like, what are we talking about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Shit, I'm always the person to choose what we're talking about.
Oh my God, that's such a woman thing to do.
Okay, so I am
always going to choose. I'm always in it. It's like, bro, there's plenty of shit I quote unquote always have to do, as in bring the sauce or whatever to the video. But ain't nobody motherfucking finna goddamn be over here and say, oh my gosh, I always have to bring in, I always have to.
Do you have a topic or not?
Yeah, why the fuck do women complain so much?
Because we do more than men.
You think women do more than men?
Yes, let's look at in the life of the side, aside from like working, like actually going to work and working. That's part of it.
For going to work.
What do you do that adds value, not even adds value? What do you do to help sustain the way our household runs? We have a house, we have a child.
I provide my masculine energy.
Bitch, fuck that shit. Nobody care about masculine energy. That shit sound toxic.
What do you mean?
That shit sound toxic. I'm a female. I don't need your masculine energy.
Yes, you do.
How do I need your masculine energy?
When you in there, you dealing with the child. What do you say if you want the child to act right?
I'm gonna tell you what they need.
Okay, so that's providing my masculine energy.
Yes, it's toxic. She's scared. That's why she's going to do what
How
needs
is
to be
that
done.
toxic? That's
because
good.
She's scared, you know. She's not doing it. Or like, oh yeah, like I respect and love my daddy. It's like, no, my daddy's gonna like come in here.
That is
and,
respect.
You know, yeah, but that's like scared respect. Like scary respect is not the same as respect.
I think respect comes from fear a little bit. No,
respect does not come from fear. That's actually a good topic we should talk about.
Respect comes from fear.
Respect comes from fear when you're like trying to get when you have a project with somebody. But I believe like in a household, you do not need to have your partner fear you. That is not the type of respect that you should require or demand in your household at all.
No, but I think respect comes from fear a little bit. It doesn't have to come from you being violent or doing anything to that person. They can respect you just because they fear you leaving them. But respect still comes from fear a little bit.
I agree with you on that, but I don't believe what you were saying is just that though. You know.
What do you mean what I was saying?
I believe like you saying fear is cool, like that's fine. Like you shouldn't have fear.
I'm saying yes, fear is.
So should every man make their girl fear them? They should make sure that she fears them.
I don't know if they should make sure she fears them. I would hope that.
Why not if that's a sign of respect?
No,
Peel the layers back. Explain this to me.
I think in order for someone to respect you, especially in a relationship, they have to fear you in a little bit way.
So do you respect me?
I think, yeah.
So you fear me?
Yeah, in a little way.
What do you fear me? The only thing you probably feel like, what do you fear?
It's just the fear of not like being able to please or be with this person anymore. Type stuff like that. Like okay. I think that draws some respect from someone.
But I don't think that's I agree with you. I 100% agree with you that fear will stop you from doing certain things because you don't want to lose someone. But you should not on an everyday basis be like, yo, I'm going to take this trash out and not speak like this because if I don't take the trash out and not speak like this, he will leave me. Like, that's fear out of respect.
You might. I mean, she might leave you if you don't take the trash out and cut the grass or some shit. Or she might not give you no pussy. So you finna respect her today. Get that ball.
Oh my God. Okay, so I don't associate fear with respect. Me personally.
Why? What do you respect? What do you associate
I
respect with?
associate respect with honesty and integrity.
Integrity. Oh.
Integrity farms, yes.
Integrity. All I heard was integrity.
Oh my God, but no, just
no. I hear you, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't necessarily listen to the things you say. You know how they say don't listen to what someone says it to say watch their actions.
Yes.
So like you say like this is like how like you do like respect off of or whatever, but just like I don't necessarily not necessarily subscribe to those.
Okay, why? I'm trying to figure out why you're saying this. I mean, I have reasoning for why I feel the way that I feel, you know? So I just want to see where your validation comes from. Where do you find validation in you believing that, oh, my actions speak louder than words? Because I respect, so for instance, let's not talk about us. We're going to jump off the topic of us. And I'm going to talk about a man who is cheating, but instead of going behind his girl's back and cheating, he comes to her and say, bro, this is the type of relationship I want. This is what I'm going to have. You know, if you don't want to be
bringing up scenarios?
No, just like, I'm just saying a girlfriend. Like, these people are just dating, you know, they're not married. The girlfriend now has a choice to choose whether she wants to stay in that relationship or whether she wants to leave. Now, that type of, you get a lot more respect from me because you're coming forward telling me in advance how the fuck you gonna fuck me up. Versus like fucking me up behind my back and then being like, I fucked you up, but it's okay because I'm a man, so it's more acceptable for me to fuck you up. No, you're fucking me up. You're fucking with someone's mental. Do you believe when you cheat on somebody, you're fucking with their mental?
Anytime.
They're never gonna say that.
Okay.
But do you believe that a man, do you believe that cheating fucks with people's mental?
Mental?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, do you believe that as a man, if you're cheated on, you hold on to some of that and you move that into other relationships?
Yeah, no doubt.
Do you think that happens for women as well?
Yeah.
So, do you think that cheating affects people just in general? Like, it affects how you may choose your next significant
other?
other?
I think these bitches be taking cheating way too seriously, bro. Like, men cheating and women cheating is two different things.
So, let's talk about that. Let's talk about men cheating and women cheating. Why do you think men cheating and women cheating are two different things?
We have different sexual organs.
Okay, so we have different sexual organs. Okay, what else? What does that mean, us having just different sexual organs? Obviously, I do know women are innies and men are outies. So this is how I describe it to everybody. So if I, as a female, having constant sex with a man, just say this is my vagina, then it means this is me. Right? Like, yo. Like, technically, that hole is just, you know, it just seems like it's getting a little beat up, right? That's like the action.
Okay. Whoa. Did y'all fucking see that shit?
I did. But then you think of it like a man's dick, right? It just goes in and out, in and out, in and out. Nothing is like damaged by that. Like, it's like fully structured. Whereas like a vagina is like, yo, I am like in you. And if I am bigger than everything else that you ever had, I'm gonna make you bigger. Like, if you keep messing with me, like things like that. Like,
whoa.
Yeah, so you don't think that
this sounds good.
Oh my God.
It's getting hot in here.
But the only reason I'm bringing this up is so men and women are different, and the way that women take sex is not the same way that men receive sex because they're giving sex. Technically, just put it that way. So women take sex and men give sex. Because technically, like, you know, we're taking
I've been saying this for a long time. Y'all bitches don't be doing shit. I always be laying down, bending over, and
just keep going.
I
know, but why you can't just keep going? This is something we talked about before.
Okay. Bitches just be laying down, bending over. Y'all don't be doing shit.
You know, I hate when niggas say this shit because it's the type of shit like if we just lay down, which is like, you'd be like, I don't want to fuck that bitch. She just lay down. But what else we doing?
What else do we, not talking about you specifically. I'm just saying, not talking about you specifically, but what else do bitches do? I'm trying to figure out, please tell me what else a bitch gonna do.
Well, it's not even really talking about what else a bitch do, but I mean, there are bitches that do shit too.
Like what?
We ride dick, we suck dick, we be on dick, we could do lots of shit. We could travel back.
You could do that.
I mean, you know, you know what's the real cool thing about you asking that question? So if you were a lazy sex giver, I would give better sex. But you are a pleaser. So that makes me not have to please that hard because I'm just being pleased because you enjoy being pleased. But if you weren't a pleaser and I had to work to get sex because you want to be pleased and that's all you wanted, then I would have no choice but to do that.
No, I didn't like how you just broke that down because you just said if I had to work to get sex. You could work to get sex now, you just don't want to. You'd be like, and you ain't came along with me. But you saying that if I only like to be pleased myself, then you would work harder, and that kind of make me feel like.
No, it's not. Like, it doesn't make me feel no type of way.
What do you mean?
Well, so you already know that you're a pleaser, right? So, like, we've had conversations where I'll be like, oh, babe, like, I don't feel like I did that, or I didn't do this right, and you'll be like, babe, that shit was great. Like, I'm just so happy. Like, I please you, shit like that. You enjoy certain experiences because of the pleasing that you get to do in that situation, right?
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
So, a man who enjoys pleasing other people is easier for the partner to be a receiver versus being a pleaser and receiver. How many people do you think are both? Do you think majority of people are both?
And a receiver?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't receive.
I know it's not that you don't receive. It's not that we both don't receive.
I think most people receive. Yeah. I mean, I think most pleasers receive too. You know?
Yeah, you receive, but pleasers please more than receivers. That's a fact.
I mean, that's the interest, right?
Because you enjoy being pleased. Well, the person enjoyed pleasing, seeing other people pleased.
Yeah, so what the fuck?
So if you weren't a person who enjoyed or get your nut off that way, I would want to get your nut off. And therefore, I would work in whatever ways possible to get that nut off.
There are other ways to arouse me to get my nut off other than just making me please you. But I'm saying, like,
we're just talking about pleasing. That's the topic of conversation.
I know, and I'm saying that a pleaser, I think most pleasers like to be pleased too.
Not saying no, just do you think a pleaser is being pleased just as much as he's pleasing?
No, he or she.
Right, and why would you say that? Because they enjoy pleasing more,
they
right?
They get their satisfaction from pleasing.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. If you weren't a pleaser and you didn't get your satisfaction from pleasing, then I would please more because I know that you don't enjoy pleasing, but you are a pleaser. Just like there are different love languages. Like, you know, they're gift givers and they're gift receivers. The same thing.
I'm a receiver. I'm on the sex part, I'm the pleaser. On the gift part, I'm the receiver.
So you like oh my God.
Give me the gifts.
So you like gifts? That's your love language? Like you like shit?
Oh, no. I'm not really crazy about I need.
So let me look this up because I don't know the different type of love languages for real though.
That's gay.
Where your phone? Let me see.
Oh, that shit gay.
Why you say it's gay, bro?
Love languages. This shit gay, bro. Chill out, bro. Bro, yeah, me and my wife. You know, her love language, if a nigga ever told me my wife's love language is such and such reminds us, I was like, bro, shut your gay ass up, nigga. You know your love language, nigga?
So there are different types of love languages. So there are 5. It says words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality time, and physical touch. So I
forgot the fucking camera was on me. Oh my God.
So I would say my love language. I think I have a few. I think I like all of these shits. Actually, except words of affirmation. Words of affirmation. I'm already big headed.
Words of affirmation. You mean like just boosting somebody up?
You look beautiful, babe. That's not my love language. Words of affirmation is not my love language.
That's my love language. I want you to tell me.
So you look sexy. I like how you look, babe. Can I ooh.
Ooh.
Right? So that's one of them. Then there's if I can just get your phone number. Oh, acts of service. Acts of service. I think that's half of my language. Actually, yeah, that's quarter. Yeah, that's quarter of my love languages. So I like you to do things for me, but I don't want somebody who's gonna sit here and just do things. Like, don't be like so easygoing. Like, why are you so easy? Like, why you just do everything so quick? Like, why can't you? You could do stuff. Like, I like the fact that you would do stuff for me.
Women are so fucking weird.
But don't go above and beyond.
Why not?
Like, I'll be like, oh, for instance, when a guy is just trying to get with you. This is an act of service. He's just trying to get with you, and he so wants to go on a date with you that he would basically say yeah, I'm available today. Like, we can go right now. Like, hold up. Like, can I get an hour to get dressed? Like, can I right now? Like,
it's just a question.
I know, but acts of service is really good to me, but don't make yourself always available. That's a big issue. I think some men make themselves so available that it becomes unattractive to the woman. Do you believe that?
I'm not a fucking woman. I don't.
Well, I'm just asking like a general opinion.
Are you talking about off a game in general?
Yeah.
What I think that you should do? No, you should not make yourself
readily available.
Available, and I mean, look. Preferably, you should just think about how people operate in regular life, everyday life.
What do you mean by that?
I would say set up your date closer to the weekend or on the weekend.
Ooh.
Or when you gonna see somebody, like don't be like on a fucking Tuesday night, like, oh, are you free tonight?
So you're trying to set the dates up on the weekend so you guys can have a whole weekend together.
That's not the reason. The reason is so I know that she will be free.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Not so that we get now. I hope we have the whole weekend together. If it goes well, then yeah, we can fuck out.
We gonna fuck out tonight. You know,
but like, if that's like, it's more to make sure she's free.
Okay.
But you know, if you get her for the whole weekend, you know, that's dope. Y'all go out Friday night. Y'all had a good time. Y'all sleep together. You know what I'm saying?
No, she's still going out. She's sleeping until the next day.
That's a good little bender weekend type shit. Like, cause now you gotta go back to your crib. You get dressed again. You like, yo, Shawty, I want to see you again tonight. We're doing the same thing tonight. She's like, what you doing? You're like, no, bitch. Look, I'm picking you up. 7 o'clock. We're going out again tonight.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be ready. What time? I forgot what time was last night.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we going out again. We doing that shit again.
Oh yeah, that shit sounds sexy.
And you know what I mean? Like, so that
sounds so attractive to me, you know? Like a guy just telling me, like, you know, we are doing this. I'm like, all right, we gonna do this.
Yeah, what the fuck? Don't give her an option.
Yeah, when you give me an option, I'm just gonna go with how I feel, and therefore it means it's not happening. Like, it's just not happening. Like, straight up.
No, that's how. And you know, if you leave a female to her own devices, she'll fuck some shit up. So you gotta like guide her in the proper way. And you ain't gotta say, yo, bitch, like how I just did it. That was a joke, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But like,
you know, give her 2 options on, hey, these are the restaurants I was thinking about going. Is it any you prefer? But these are the things I was thinking about doing. Is there any you prefer?
Besides,
these are options.
Yeah.
Don't tell her, well, you let me know what you want to do. We ain't gonna do nothing. Friday gonna come, we still don't know what we gonna do.
Oh man, look, you can't look.
You gotta plan it for us.
You ever heard of applying pressure? Bitches be doing that little dumbass shit on their IG all the time, be like, this pressure. And all they did is take a picture of themselves and show themselves walking around. You pressure just because you're pretty. Anyways, so you gotta really apply pressure, bro. Like verbally, do text, do phone call, talking to her. You gotta really apply pressure and be like, man, look, I know last night we had fun. I'm trying to do this shit again tonight. I don't see no reason we can't have a fucking amazing time again tonight. And the reason for all this shit, that you doing this shit realistically for you as a man, if it ain't because you're trying to figure out a relationship, it's just because you're trying to fuck again, which is cool too. I'm with all that shit, my brothers. I'm with all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna jump to the. Oh my bad.
But I'm just saying that, like, if I was looking for a relationship, I would want to know I could have a good time with you. And I know I would want to know that you're not just going to be like, well, we had sex last night. Red flag.
Got you. So quality time. That's another love language. That's part. So my love language is acts of service, gifts, quality time. Like that's 3 of them, and there's still one more that's part of mine. I wanna be important to you, but you don't have to give all your time to me. I know you gotta work. I know you gotta live life. I know there are things that you need to do. You have responsibilities.
That shit get annoying, bro.
That's exactly why I'm like, yo. Women do more in the house. So for instance, I gave my quality time to making sure our house is clean.
It's so clean. So
I know it's clean.
It's amazing.
But it could also not be clean. And then you would be like, damn, why the house not clean? Because I'm not giving you my quality time to clean it for you. Use your quality time. Isn't that what time is? It's quality, right? If your time and that quality, you use your time and clean. I'm using my time, so you should enjoy my quality time.
Fuck you doing with your time?
But that's not the quality time they're talking about. They're talking about like actually spending time together.
Okay.
You know, that's what quality time means. And I do believe that is important. So if you are interested in anybody, you would.
Real, bro. I'm so curious what's
and then the final love language is physical touch. So I like to be touched. You're not touching me. Best believe I'm touching you. That's why, you know, like some nights you don't get none. Because I'll be like, oh, okay. You like distance? Alright, we got a king bed. Did you put a pillow between us?
I don't be thinking about.
Did you move the pillow and put it somewhere in between? Like now, oh, okay, cool. I'm not moving that pillow.
But I do understand though, because I don't be.
Physical touch. Physical touch is real important. You know, the same way when you as a guy, when you're now initiating, like being with that woman, and you attempt to touch her, and she may refrain from allowing you to touch you know, like she's not interested, or she do allow you to touch her, she's allowing you to touch because she wants to be touched. So I don't see why men believe like, oh, yo, after we've gotten you, that we're supposed to just stop doing those things that are important to keep a relationship going. You don't have to keep us going and do everything to get, like, you know, to keep us, but there are important things in keeping a relationship going. Physical touch and sex and communication is some of them. Yeah, you can touch me. Touch me. You touch me like a mouse. You touching me like a keypad.
My taps in now.
You touching me like you're swiping on Tinder or something. You
I'm trying to get on my taps in now so you can't say I can't touch you. I'm like, I touched you 400 times yesterday.
Wow. Wow. Ain't that some shit?
What?
Ain't that some shit? But yeah, what's your love language? So mine is acts of service, gifts, quality time, and physical touch. I got a little bit of everything like that. And you give me a little bit of something, I'm gonna be real happy.
What did you say?
Gifts, quality time, physical touch, acts of service. That's mine. What's yours?
My what?
Your love language. Do you like words?
Showing love or receiving?
Receiving. Do you like words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality time,
physical touch? I just like pure niceness.
Just niceness.
Just be
right?
Nice.
So I have a main question for you as a husband. This is a real question. Why do you as a husband believe that when a woman is telling you about an issue, she's bitching, and therefore now you have the right to now treat her like she's bitching? Because I feel like sometimes I be talking to you in a good communication. Yeah, you be like, oh, you bitching. That's why I be like not into like talking to you about something or something. I just give it an example. But I mean, I've had a conversation with you within the last 2 weeks where I was like, babe, this is communication. This is key. And then I had a conversation and he's like, this is why I'm not into this, because you're talking. I'm like, yes, I'm talking about it. That's communication. So how a bit aggressive, bro. So how do women get their point, or not even point, how do women talk?
Soft and sweet. You are a bro. Even someone, I'll guarantee you, anybody who knows her will even watch our own fucking YouTube shit right fucking now and be like, yeah, bro, she's a little like, she's
aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm doing a podcast. I'm speaking up. Y'all want to hear me?
Whatever. Yeah.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, like, I can care less about what people have to say or think to a certain extent. I do care because this is like what I'm doing, podcasting. But unless you're bringing money into my life or adding value or maybe going to make my life a living hell if you weren't there, then why do I have to care so much about your opinion? Like, why am I caring? Like, what makes me value your opinion that much that I now need to feel somehow a little bit smaller on the inside? Like, why? You're a stranger. I don't even know your freaking first name.
Oh, I don't. What are you talking about?
No, I'm just talking about in general. Like, a lot of people care about what other people think. So why would I have to care about that?
I didn't say that at all.
Alright, so yeah, so you just want a girl to be nice and then that's it. As long as she's nice.
Bro, it's so fucking easy.
I know, it's so easy. Like, man, so if I was supposed to be nice to you all the time but the house was dirty, would you love me the same?
Fuck no.
Why not? Like, I thought you said all I needed to do was be nice. I'm gonna just be nice and then I expect the house is gonna blink itself clean.
That's like obvious though, like.
So why do I have to okay, so I'm just trying to break down what value do men bring to this relationship aside from the same work that everybody's working and protection. And you don't even protect all the time. That's some crazy shit about that shit. Not talking about you specifically. I'm just talking in the world of when they say men are supposed to protect and provide. Now some men take this very literal and say, yo, I protect you. But being real, like, in 1 month, 30 days, how many times do you protect me?
You mean how often?
Yeah, how often do you protect me in a month?
I'm sure just my presence alone protecting you and you don't notice it.
No, I agree that with the presence of a man is obviously protection. But, like, what do you, like, you act like I walk down the street and a nigga's gonna, like, put me in his van and now because you were just there with me, you protected me. Or like you said, stop, sir, don't take her.
Could. I mean, a lot of people who are serial killers kind of stalk out the people so they can
that is so scary.
They can ride around and be like, oh, she's single. And like, oh, yeah.
I do have to agree with you on that because I have a friend and she's a single mommy and then she said, I just had to go double check to see if the door was locked. And I said, did you lock your front door when you walk? And she said, yeah, but I'm a single mom, so when I lay in bed, like, the last thing I want to do is think that my front door is open. So I always check my front door before I go to bed, right? And that's because she has to be her protector for herself. And that's so kind of crazy because I've just never been in that position because I went from mom and dad house to kind of being under the care of adults to being under the care of you. So I've never really been without a manly figure around where protection is really not given to me. I've never been like a drunk female who goes out, have fun, and then reach home the next morning. I mean, like, oh my God, I don't remember. Like, I don't remember, but I'm home, and I know, like, I got home because you got me home. I don't even know how I would get home in situations like that. That's scary. Like, me? Like, I'll be blacked out drunk. So, yeah, I would be scared.
That's not, well, okay, I get you.
I would be scared as shit because I don't remember.
I get where you're coming from, and I'm not really, I didn't necessarily need for you to agree with me. I'm just saying that there is a higher likelihood of you to be targeted for things.
When you said it, it actually kind of clicked in. I had to think about in life, okay, how on an everyday basis does that work? And you are right. And you can
do something else to you. Like if you live in an apartment, like your next door neighbor, if you had a guy that next door neighbor would harass you, you ain't got no guy. One night he's drunk, you might be like, hey, where you going tonight? What you doing? And he's at your door, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all kind of shit that could happen to you just being single. Yeah.
So do you think that females should open front doors if they're single? If they're not expecting
for what, men or packages?
No. Like somebody came to your front door, you're a single female.
I think after a certain time at night, no.
Don't open your door at all. And I agree with that too. Yeah. Like don't help, you can't save nobody, call 911.
And I do think every fucking adult who lives in a state where you can do so should have
a gun.
At least a pistol, a firearm.
To protect themselves, right? Yeah. Dang, that's so scary.
Every single one.
I'll be thinking like, oh, my car's parked in the garage, somebody's gonna like come into our house and then they're not gonna know I'm here. And that scares me.
Oh, so you want to park your car outside?
That's why we like thinking like, bro, I gotta leave this car outside. They gotta know I'm here.
You could do that if you want to. I just did it because I'm cool with turn the like I put a ping pong table like my dad would do it now.
I don't mind parking the car there at night, but I was thinking like as a female alone. That's why Duchess like me. Like I have a dog and I really appreciate my dog. Like I have a big dog. My dog is awesome. I know my dog.
I'm thinking about should I either get a bigger dog or get a prettier dog?
I would say I would like a big scary dog that's pretty. Like, I want the dog to be big enough that when this dog barks, you scared. But the dog is pretty enough for you to be like, oh, nice dog.
Well, huskies aren't little, but I mean, they're pretty and they go. And I just so love this fucking thing. I don't know if you've seen that. I've been sending you that shit on Instagram for like a long, like, I was just, I've been sending you all kind of videos of huskies doing that shit. And I'm like, bro.
You just waiting for me to tell you you can get a dog.
No. Honestly, we don't need to. I'll tell you why later. But yeah, no, that's not it. If I just want to get a dog, I get a dog now. I didn't wait.
Oh yeah, I know.
I didn't wait for you before. I just said don't believe me, dog, and you thought I wasn't gonna get a dog, and I got it. So you didn't give me a slightest inkling of what I said. Yeah, I'm going for it. There's no fucking conversation about that.
Man, that's just so crazy. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna, hop into my world of questions. I know it's longer than 30 questions. 30 minutes. I'm just gonna hop into my questions, So I'm just gonna do a little bit of this or that tonight. So would you prefer to have 20 nonsensical ass bitches or one aspirational ass bitch?
Aspirational? Fuck that hoe.
Say 120 nonsensical ass bitches.
I get to keep all 20 of these hoes for me?
Yeah, they're yours.
Hell yeah,
they be like, where's the fork? How do you flush the bathroom? I didn't know you couldn't put foil in the microwave.
Yeah, I would thrash all 20 of them bitches.
But that's what you want.
I would thrash the fuck out of all 20 of them bitches. She said they tell me this shit like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
You have to, you can't like put them all out. You can't be like, I need to sleep. So you can't say
I can move on to another one though.
But it all still here.
They annoy me in a different way. I would fucking take them 20 bitches. I'm fucking.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is a good one. Happiness or history?
You mean like choosing a relationship?
Yeah. Happiness or history. Like, would you prefer to have somebody who let's just say you were rich, right?
This is a trick question for me. Because I don't believe in happiness. I don't think happiness fucking matters in a relationship. But.
So you don't think you're supposed to be happy in a relationship?
No, that's some hoo-ha, hoo-blah.
So you're not happy in a relationship?
Well, our relationship?
Yeah. You miserable?
No, I actually think it's going really well. Kind of weirdly well at times. But kind of weirdly well. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That's how I feel. But as far as happy, do I feel like, oh, you're supposed to be happy all the time?
Well, no, when I think about that, let's just say if you're a rich person, right? Let's just say you won the lottery tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna speak from my fucking own perspective.
Okay.
If I just wanted to fucking be happy all the time and be high, drunk, on drugs, fucking bitches, pussy everywhere all the time, that's happy. That's not even good for me. So what are we
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So happy is what the fuck? No. Happy is not good for you. And that's why I think that it's different for men and women when it comes to I wasn't happy. That's why I left him. Or that's why I left her. Or, you never hear men say, I left her because I wasn't happy. You only hear women say, I left him because I wasn't happy.
So, you know how they say opposite attracts, right?
Yeah.
We opposite. We are totally opposite. This is just so weird. And sometimes, you're such the life of the party and I'm so boring. I'm like, dang. Right? He can just wake up tomorrow and be like, this bitch is so boring. I just want to leave her. No, I think I'm funny my own way. To get what?
A bitch like me? Fuck no. That bitch is going to be wild.
I just think that people get left because they're boring. And that's so sad and scary.
Men get left because they're boring.
That's sad and and scary to know that you can build or decide to grow with somebody and then they just woke up and just be like, oh, not enough.
I can guarantee you, if you look up men talking about divorces and if you watch any video of a man talking about when he left his wife, not one fucking video
she was bored.
Where she was boring.
She just talked too much.
Anything? No, none of that. 90% of the time had to do with infidelity. She cheated on me. Okay. Then if you flip it to the woman though,
it's so much reasons.
So much fucking reasons.
We leave you out because your hair couldn't get. You don't cut your hair off.
He started going bald. He fucking.
Oh my god, that's a good one.
He snored. I didn't know he snored that.
Yo, that's so weird. Okay, so you talked about us snoring. So when he and I first met, so my family, I believe a lot of people in my family snore. And I just knew I was not going to end up with nobody who snored because I could not sleep next to you every night. I'm not doing it. So when we first got together, the first night he slept in my room, I stayed up. I literally stayed up because I needed to figure out if he snored.
Because she was secretly Jeffrey Dahmer and she was trying to figure out if she was going to cut my organs out of my stomach or not.
No.
She stayed up all night and stared at me and rubbed my body. Like
No, I did not do that. I was trying to see if he snored, and he didn't. But if he did, I was going to wake him up. I was never going to speak again. There was no discussion about it. Like, I had this rule in my head. If you snore, I'm not dating you. I'm not even going to try. I'm not even... this is not going to work. I can't sleep next to an alarm. I need to sleep. And then you know what's the funny shit about this?
Sleep next to an alarm because anything can wake me up, and then I wake up.
The funny thing about this is I snore. I didn't even know I snore. Like, I didn't even know I snore. But I mean, how could I, you know?
You snore and wake me
my
up.
whole family snored. I should have figured this out. He just pushed me. Oh, man. For real.
And then you stop snoring. Yeah, just a little.
I do the same thing with you sometimes. But you only snore occasionally.
Just a little.
You know, I fall asleep quick too. So I just like wake you up and then I close my eyes and like 1 minute I'm asleep, but she's still up for like, I don't know how long you'll be up after that, but I'll be asleep by then. I'll be knocked out.
Sometimes you just go, let me go back to sleep. You too sleepy and you don't do this?
Oh, for real? Those are the methods you use to help me not snore?
If I'm asleep, yeah. If I'm turned this way, I want to roll all the way over to nudge you for just go.
So it's like clap on, clap off?
Yeah, you'll snap because you will hear.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, so $4,000 every week for the rest of your life, or $3 million right now?
At this point in my life right now, I need them $3 million up front.
Well, you take your $3 million. I'm taking my $4,000 every week. Boy, that means
4,000?
4,000 a week. There's 7 days. 7 divided by 4.
Give me that $3 million.
Bro, listen. What's our calculator? I don't know how to do no math, but we gonna figure this out right now. Hold on. We gotta figure this out right now.
Right now, I need the $3 million.
Where your calculator, babe? Why is your phone so hard?
My phone's very easy. You just retarded. Oh, you gotta do this.
You still swiping. You still looking for it. Okay. 4,000 divided by 7. So every single day, I will have $571 2 weeks. I can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner out. I can go buy me a new outfit every day.
Hey, look, I hear you. The smart option probably would be for the rest of your life taking $4,000. All I'm saying is right now, in my moment in my life, right now, I need the whole $3 million.
You taking the $3 million?
Right. Now, why do you think people even like Justin Bieber just sold his catalog for like $200 million? You don't think he probably getting paid that much for the rest of his life, but someone offered him $200 million and he's like,
well, babe, $200 million and $3 million is too big. There's a lot of extra zeros.
Artists be out here reselling their catalogs like they signed into an NBA contract. They're like 4 years for $200 million for you want my whole catalog? But I'm pretty sure they signed for longer than 4 years, like probably 10 to 20 years or something like that. Or whatever. And then they're getting $200 million. I'm like, fuck. And then a lot of people think they sell their catalog, it's not for life. That's the fucking thing that y'all don't understand.
Oh, I thought it was for life.
Man, fuck no, man.
So it's a period of time.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh, I did not know that.
Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. That shit is genius, bro. These artists be selling their catalog like this.
So somebody had posted on IG, and I actually commented on it because would you go back in time to 6 years old with all the knowledge you had today.
Yeah, I would bet on Tom Brady.
Me too. That's what I was saying. I said I'm about to go back to 6. I'm about to go back when I was 6 years old with all this, and I'm about to be.
On games.
Boy, I'm gonna be making Facebook. I'm gonna create Facebook. I'm gonna be the creator.
Tom Brady and Steph Curry.
Right.
I hated Steph Curry. Nigga, you should have been betting on Steph Curry. Like.
Right.
Except that one finals when LeBron whooped their ass.
I know. I just love how you said that one.
Yeah. Shut up. Anyways. You know what I mean? We did it though. We was the only ones who did that. When they run, we whooped their ass.
So I got a question for you. What's some blowjob tips you have for women? How do you believe that they can give better blowjobs?
As a man who's blessed down below, swallow that shit.
So swallow. Okay, what else?
Not like my nut, like.
Or swallow your whole dick?
Yeah, like.
So you want it to be gagging on your dick, or you want to be like, you want progressive motion?
I think it's honestly.
So how do you give a good advice to give good head?
It's damn near crazy to me at this point in my life. Like I think, I honestly think as soon as I see it, I'm like, oh, you can suck my dick. If you could swallow my whole like you can just. Like,
so are the balls important?
You like holding them and shit?
Yeah, should you play with the balls?
If you can't swallow it, yeah.
So swallow the dick and the balls, all that?
I said if you can't swallow it,
wait. So you mean when she swallow the dick, swallow the dick?
Do you hear what I just said? If you can't swallow it, you hear what I just said?
Oh, you can't swallow the whole dick. That's there's different parts. Which part are you talking about?
If you can't swallow the whole dick, you better fucking play with them balls.
Oh, okay. Because I was now thinking, I'm a visual person, so I'm like, swallow the dick and the balls?
You ain't got it. I got sensitive balls. So you ain't got to do this crazy shit. These other niggas might want you off their nuts and shit, all that crazy ass shit. Bitch, don't be doing that shit with my nuts, because I'm going to be like, hey, man, little partner down there, you sensitive.
Oh my God.
You don't like all that shit, you know what I mean?
You silly as fuck.
But I mean, I like a little grab now, you know what I'm saying? But you finna just be tugging and you know.
So this is a good one. Would you rather have a huge imagination or photographic memory?
Photographic memory.
So you gonna think of bitches all day long?
No.
What you gonna remember?
Stupid. Pin numbers, nigga. Combinations. Motherfucking test scholars and shit. I'd have graduated, nigga. Fucking. Nigga, I would remember everything, nigga.
You've been like 2, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I know everything, nigga. What? I've been remembering everything, nigga. What? I'd have been able to, nigga. I'm in motherfucking nigga photographic memory, nigga. I'm playing poker and shit. I'm like, there's only 12 cards. There's only possibility of there being 5, 6, or 7 right now. She flips this card. We're playing blackjack. I know all the motherfucking digits.
Oh yeah, dang. I think I was gonna go with more memory. I think I was gonna go with the other one, but I don't remember what the question was.
I don't never forget shit nowadays.
I'm always forgetting shit. I got like chicken brain memory.
You got chicken brain memory, and you also like to rearrange things to make your mind more, make you feel whatever you want to feel.
But that's called my brain.
Yeah, you rearrange the world to what you think happened.
I mean, it's my world. So I'm gonna make my world. So know all the languages in the world, or know how to play every instrument in the world.
What?
Know all the languages in the world, or know how to play every instrument in the world. I'm going for the languages. I don't know, you might have been a saxophone player, been like, bro, I can go to Spain, don't even know how to speak Spanish, but a bitch gonna love me for the saxophone. Now you go to Spain and you have to pick a bitch up with Spanish, and you're like, fuck, I don't know how to pick a bitch up. That sucks, right? But a saxophone, you go, ooh, I'll be like, oh my God.
That's not true.
That is so, saxophone, I don't know what it is about a saxophone. I be hearing a saxophone, I be looking for who played the saxophone.
You heard the music, but that don't mean you got no motherfucking box, bro.
So you don't think that, a musician gets more bucks than a linguist? A linguist, yeah, is that what it's called?
I think with my game and how I'm with the way I move,
oh Lord,
I could do way more. I could
with
do
your
way
languages.
more with my languages than them stupid ass instruments. Them fucking instruments don't fucking do shit. Bitches just say a lot of. That's why I say go off of what women do, not what they say. Because women just say stupid ass shit about what turned them on, what they think turned them on. And it's not even fucking true.
So would you prefer an extravagant but useless gift or cheap and thoughtful gift?
Cheap and thoughtful.
That's how I feel too. You know, like I love thoughtful shit. Like you did that for me.
I've never got such a very crazy gift from no one, so I would never expect no one to buy me nothing super crazy. But like, I mean, shit. If you bought me a Florida Gator like bottle, like beer can opener or some shit, I'd be like, yo, like you know me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would understand that shit. You know what I mean? Like that would be.
I know. I be trying to get me like I be trying to go like get good shit for your booty and shit, and you don't even be noticing half the shit that I put into your booty sometimes. Like I made you an ice cream cake, and it took you 24 hours after the next day for you to realize it was an ice cream cake.
Okay.
You're like, I just thought it was cold. What the fuck?
I did. You should probably tell people you got them. I don't know what.
I made an ice cream cake. I was like, he's gonna love this ice cream cake.
I did once I realized it was ice cream cake.
It took so long, babe.
You should probably tell people it's a fucking ice cream cake.
Maybe it was because it was so messed up when we went to eat the cake in the first place. Because I think we came home. We came back from the club and then we ate the cake.
No. I think you should tell people. I would have fucked it up that night. You should have just said,
this is an ice cream cake.
This is an ice cream cake.
Oh, dang.
Why would I just assume it's an ice cream cake?
Well,
I thought you just was keeping it cold.
Well, no, I cut you a piece and you ate it and you're like, it's cold.
I was fucked up. That's when I was fucked up. But if I would have knew it was ice cream cake, I'd be like, oh my God. I love ice cream cake. I fucking love ice cream cake. I don't even like ice cream, but I love ice cream cake.
I know, so like, I worked so hard on it too. I was like, he's gonna love this red velvet vanilla ice cream cake.
I love ice cream cake.
Yeah.
I love Oreo and cream ice cream cake. Like
Oreo cream.
Like Oreo ice cream cake.
Ooh, so what's your favorite ice cream? I don't have favorite ice cream. You know, that's weird that you said that because I love Oreo ice cream. That's usually what I get.
I like Oreo ice cream, but I don't like Oreos.
You know what? You like double stuffed Oreos, not really.
No, I just like stuffing. I don't like Oreos.
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, you don't. Bro, when we were in school, I thought that my roommate was fucking with me because every time that I came into my room, my Oreos used to just be like, no cream, just all the Oreo pieces. And one day, like, I was mad as shit, bro. One day I walked into my room, like I didn't go to class or something. I came out to my room, and he's in my room with his tongue out and the Oreos in his hand. And he's just looking at me and said, so you've been the one who's been eating all this cream, and I've been talking about I think my roommate's been eating my Oreos? Like, why did you not say this? He was like, I don't know. This is crazy. So crazy. I really told my roommate was eating my Oreos, which wasn't a problem. It was just like, take the fucking ones that have no cream out. Who's gonna eat that shit? No one is gonna eat that shit. But that's him. That is so him. I don't know, why don't you throw it in the garbage? Which you were saving it to make cheesecake or something?
No. I don't put anything in the garbage for the most part.
I'm so happy you admit this shit. I'm gonna like cut it and then put it over and over, make a video. Cause the number one thing that annoys me about you, and it's a little thing, you don't throw the trash in the trash. You put the trash next to the trash, but you do not put the trash in the trash. Like you will put a pile of paper and be like, this is my trash. No, the trash is here. Well, my trash is here. No. Yeah, so crazy. But you know what? We're gonna let you guys go with this one. It was really awesome. I hope you guys like, subscribe. Let us know what y'all think about it. If you all have questions, topics. Yeah, we are live.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna press stop now.